I'll be showing the brand new polls feature that is built into Microsoft Teams meetings. This is a new update and it uses built-in forms technology specialized for Teams meetings. I'll show how you can create the polls, you can edit them, delete them, and launch them live during the meeting, and everything is tracked in your Teams meeting tab afterwards. So let's get started. I'm here in my Teams calendar and I'm going to create a new meeting. Click here and we'll give it a title. I'll add some attendees and we'll send that out. Now the meeting is sent and I want to create these polls before people get into the meeting. So I'm going to go right here and double click this meeting to open it up. And you're going to see on the plus here, I'm going to add a tab. I'll click plus and there's a new option. This is optimized for meetings. I'll choose forms. It asks me to add this forms tab, click add. And it gives me a little explanation about preparing a poll before the meeting or during it. And I'll hit save. And you'll see it's added this polls tab right here into my meeting. And right here, I can create a new poll. So I will click this link here. And now I can just fill out a single question. So we'll give it a quick title. What is your favorite color? A few options. Blue, red, or yellow. You can give the option to give multiple answers. I could add more options. I can delete these. Now down in the lower left, this is really important. There's a couple of checks you can turn on or off. Share results automatically after voting. So I'll leave that one checked so people can see the results of other people around them as they're voting. You can also choose to keep responses anonymous, and I'll leave that unchecked for now, but I'll show some examples of how that works with some other polls a little bit later. And I'm going to click save to save this poll. Now you can see this poll is in draft state right here on the polls tab. You can see you created it. This is me, and it's ready to go. Now, one really important note, whoever is the organizer of the meeting, if you allow anyone else to present and be organizer in your meeting, they will be able to see this as well as launch it or edit it or delete it. For example, if you're an educator, you want to make sure that your students are set so that they cannot present. So I'm the organizer. Go to meeting options and make sure that you're set as the presenter and no one else can. Otherwise, students or your coworkers will have access to these polls and you probably don't want them messing with it. But anyways, I'm going to go here and just to show you can edit the poll. So if I go here, I want to add another color. Maybe I didn't want yellow. I wanted green. I hit save. You could also delete the poll right here. Maybe you decide you don't want to do it. And you can also create additional polls. I'll come back a little later and show how you can create some other polls. But for this poll, we're just going to keep it simple. It's in a draft state. I'm going to join the meeting, and then I'll show how to launch this poll, and we'll show how other people as attendees can respond to that poll. So I'm going to click join. Join now. So I'm here in the meeting, and there are two other people along with myself. So we have Alex, Ella, and then me, Mike. Now, first off, you'll see there's a little forms icon with polls right here at the top of the meeting. I'll click this and it'll open up. Now, as the person who created this poll, I could actually launch it from right here. So I could launch the poll right from within the meeting. I could also switch back to the meeting itself in the meeting chat area and launch it there. So for example, right in here, I could choose to launch this poll as well. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the main meeting and launch it from that chat window. I'm here in the meeting and I will click launch. Now that poll has popped up. So I see this, Alex sees this, as well as Ella. And you can see over here, it says now the poll is live. Also, it's not anonymous and results are shared, just like we set up originally. So I'm going to answer here, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. I'll click submit. And immediately over here, you can see that my vote, this is what I voted for, blue. So there's one vote is in so far and it shows one vote. Now I'm going to hit done on this and I'm going to go and vote for Alex and I'll have Ella vote and we'll see how those results tally up really quickly. So back in here, we have 2 votes for blue and 1 vote for red. So it's pretty simple, really easy to gauge what's going on in your meeting. And I can have other polls as well. And you can see all the same options are right here. And so close poll, export, and delete poll. I'm going to switch back to the main area to show those same options and then we'll create a second poll. Now I'm back in the meeting area and you can see it's the same poll, it's live, here's all the colors, and I'm going to drop this. Maybe I want to export results. Maybe there are a whole lot of people, 150 people in my meeting, and I want to get all those results in a nice Excel spreadsheet. I will click export results. and it says poll results successfully downloaded. I'll switch to my downloads folder and open up that Excel really quick. I'm here in my downloads folder and I'm going to open up that Excel spreadsheet. What is your favorite color? I'm here in Excel and you can see all the information, start time, completion time, what is your favorite color. So all that information is in Excel. Let's go back to the meeting. Now back here, I can also close the poll. So I've exported my results. Maybe I want to close the poll. I click this. And now you can see that the poll is closed. I can go back and reopen the poll if I want to, but we'll leave this one as closed. You can create multiple polls as well. And really quickly, I'm going to create 2 other polls. Give me just a second. I'll go here and click Create New. I've created 2 other polls. They're both in draft. Here's one and here's the other. This one is set to anonymous and results not shared. So I'm gathering information for lunch. I want it to be anonymous and I don't want to share the results. It's going to be a big surprise for lunch. And what is your job role? That's not anonymous, but I'm not going to share the results. So again, you have lots of options to change around with your polls. And so in this case, maybe I'm going to launch the lunch poll right now, and I'll launch that. And in this case, I've launched it right from the meeting. But if I go back into the main meeting area, you'll see that that poll will pop up. So there we are. You can see what should we have for lunch popped up. I'm going to vote for pizza, and I will hit submit. Now I can see this, but this is totally anonymous and no one else, the attendees, cannot see what those choices are. So if I go down here, you can see the live poll, what should we have for lunch? I voted there. And the draft poll, this draft poll I have not launched yet, but as the organizer, because I'm opening up this polls tab here, I have the option to do all these things from right inside. So it's really slick in that you can control these polls from within the meeting like we see here, or back in the main Teams area where the meeting is set up. And also when you're done, you have that record of all the polls that were taken. In here, this polls tab lives along with the meeting. If it's set to be the organizer and I'm the presenter, then other people cannot see these polls, only I can. But if they're also set as presenters, then they can see these polls, interact with them, and mess around with them. So be thoughtful in terms of how you set up your meeting options with organizers and attendees. If you found this video useful, give it a like. Now, if you want to keep up with all the latest quick tip videos that I'll keep releasing, subscribe to my channel and then just ring the bell so you get notified for all the new videos that post.